evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry this video is out kind of late. I was waiting for the new Monster High episode to air, and they decided to make it the second one in the block, so, didn't get to watch the episode until 15 minutes ago. But it just wrapped up, I just watched it, I recorded some of it on my phone so I could have some screenshots to show you guys, so if there's better ones online by the time that this video is out, just ignore it. I gathered my own content this time instead of waiting for someone to send me a Google Drive link. Basically, the Werecat twins were finally revealed in the show. Meowlody is voiced by Sadie from Steven Universe, and I didn't recognize Purrsephone's voice actress from anywhere, but both characters are now fully voiced, they talk, and they're Toralai's cousins. Let's get into it. So just like I usually do with these videos talking about new characters, I'm going to discuss their appearances and my opinions on them and compare them to their G1 iterations before we actually get into the plot of the episode. So, this picture was originally posted on Instagram by Nickelodeon, promoting the new episode. I am so happy that Toralai's band is finally in the show, because we knew that she was a part of the Hisfits since her doll dropped, and now we finally have Meowlody and Purrsephone in the show, being her bandmates. They were also revealed to be her cousins. They say at the end of the episode, cousins by chance, friends by choice. That's not the wording I would want to use because there's a gross version of that, but we're just going to pretend that's not a thing. So, obviously their designs are pretty significantly different from G1. In G1, Meowlody and Purrsephone both had large white patches in between their eyes and covering their mouths, and also were not purple. They were gray. So their hair is different as well, and they also wear different outfits from each other. In G1, the two of them basically dressed the same, but with swapped colors. It was super cute. And they also never spoke, they were kind of just Toralai's silent sidekicks. Their backstory was also changed because originally they met at the Pound and were not related. But now they are related. Toralai is cousins with them. So, I gotta say, Purrsephone, the black-haired one, is my favorite design of the two. They also both have heterochromia now, by the way. They didn't have that before, they both just had yellow eyes. Now, Purrsephone has a purple eye and an orange eye, and Meowlody has a purple eye and a yellow eye. So, their designs are alright. As I mentioned, Purrsephone's is probably my favorite. I really like the sleeves, I like the prints on them. I think my favorite thing about Purrsephone design is that they didn't put pink in it. But then, Meowlody's is guilty of that. They gave her pink lipstick and a pink shirt. And I've gotta say, that shade of pink does not work with the red of her skirt. I'm just personally not a huge fan of it. Into the photos that I took from my TV screen in my house. I'm sorry they're not the best, but I tried to get good ones. You can kind of see more of their designs here. Not really Meowlody's because she's stuck sitting behind the drums. But with Purrsephone, we can see that she has black leggings, a pretty long-looking pencil skirt that seems to stop above the knee. And she is also, wow, she plays two instruments. She's playing, is that the xylophone? I think she's playing the xylophone and the guitar. So, yeah, they look pretty good. Like, I like Purrsephone's design the most, as I mentioned, and Meowlody's is okay. Again, I wouldn't have chosen that shade of pink. You can see how bright it is here. Like, it's a very bright pink. I'm hoping that these two will get the Abby treatment when their dolls come out. And by the Abby treatment, I mean just, like, making it, like, infinitely better than the doll. Like, if they toned down that shade of pink on the doll, maybe made it, like, a lighter pink, maybe changed the red of her skirt to a color that goes with it. I don't know, I just feel like the pink was a bad choice in terms of, like, color theory and stuff. Her hairstyle's okay, too. And as I mentioned, Meowlody is voiced by the voice actress who was Sadie on Steven Universe. The reason I recognized it is because that woman has exactly one voice. It's kind of like, what's a voice actor who only has one voice? I can't think of one at the moment, but you know, like those voice actors who just do their voice, like Chris Pratt in the Mario movie. That's a topical reference. Yeah, Purrsephone, I didn't recognize her voice actress, but she did a good job, they did a good job, don't know their pronouns. Both voice actresses did a good job. So, yeah, I guess now we can talk about the plot of the episode. So a couple months ago, I remember a synopsis for, well, not a synopsis, but a bunch of songs for the show got leaked, and if you remember Toralai's The Cool Cat, or a song like that that's the song that was performed in this episode. Toralei can sing now. I'm actually really glad that she can. It feels like justice to her character because she always wanted to be able to sing good in the original show, and she couldn't. I don't know, I just feel like that's a nice homage to her. But the episode starts out with Toralei being unable to convince anyone to sit with her at lunch. So she gets upset. Claudine is doing a bug club thing, and like Claudine and Claude are both hosting like a bug club. She walks up to them and is like, oh, ew, bugs. But then they mention earworms, and she's like, earworms, I need to make a band. So she summons her two cousins, Meowlody and Purrsephone, of course, and she kind of just ropes them into her scheme to become popular by using the earworms. They're both just totally on board with it. They think their cousin's like the coolest person in the world. They're like, yes, Toralei is cool. We're going to hang out with her. And they do. So Toralei forms the Hissfits and basically brainwashes the entire school into adoring her. So basically the entire school was just like me for real. So, yeah, did you guys know I'm a big Toralei fan? Because I am. The episode basically follows like a basic, like, oh, this is what I wanted, but then it starts to go wrong, and it's like, oh no, this actually isn't what I wanted. Because basically, all Toralei wanted all along was friends, and she didn't have them because they wrote her to be such a massive butthole. I'm trying to swear less. So, yeah, Toralei is just unpleasant in the show, and she acknowledges that. She apologizes to Claude and Claudine because they're the only ones in the school who aren't brainwashed because they were down in the catacombs when she did all this. It just happened in the span of a few hours, I guess. Toralei summoned her cousins who didn't go to school there, but now do, because she called her mom in a favor, called her favor from her mom. Listen, I'm really bad at explaining episode synopses. Basically, Meowlody and Purrsephone now attend Monster High, but they didn't before. So Toralei pulled all this off in the span of a few hours. Just a few, it wasn't even like a day or something, it was a few hours. She brainwashed the entire school. She summoned her cousins from wherever the hell they lived before to come attend Monster High. Then she formed a band with them. Then they did the brainwashing. And again, this all happens over the span of a day. She gets sick of it in the span of a day. To be fair, everyone is obsessing over her. They even start wearing cat ears. So if you ever wanted to see Manny, Laguna, and I think Draculaura wear cat ears, you get that in this episode. Overall, it was a nice episode, and it was the start of Toralei's character arc. By the end of it, she even admits that Meowlody and Purrsephone are her friends. She's like, I just wanted some friends, and all along I had some. Oh wait, she's British. All along I wanted some friends, and now I have some. Yeah. And then that's where the friends by chance, cousins by choice. No, that's not what it is. Cousins by chance, friends by choice line comes in from Meowlody. And, yeah. They're a little upset with her in the episode that she didn't make them popular too. Like, the Meowlody and Purrsephone are a bit upset that Toralei didn't make them popular too. But, they quickly get over it when Toralei apologizes to them. I don't know, kid show logic. And yeah, that's the episode. Overall, it was cute. It was a cute episode. I don't always watch the show, mostly because I usually tend to miss the air dates, but I had some free time tonight, and it's a Toralei episode. How could I ignore it? So I watched it, and I think I'd give this episode a solid 9 out of 10. The only thing I would change would maybe be... I would want this episode to be longer, because this is the start of Toralei's character development. Up until now, she's just kind of been like a one-note antagonist, but now they delved into how she's lonely, and it's kind of her fault for being an unpleasant person, but they delved into that, and they gave her two friends, and yeah. So overall, I think I would have just wanted this episode to be one of the longer specials, but it wasn't about Claudine, so I don't think it would have gotten to be that. Look, I just watched the episode, so all my thoughts are buzzing all at once, but yeah, the episode ends with Toralei getting her and her cousin's detention by accident, because she's trying to be nicer, and Headmistress Bloodgood is like, Toralei, did you just brainwash the whole school? And she's like, oh, not me. We did. And they're like, seriously, now you share credit? And she's like, oh, sorry, I'm bad at this. And that's the end of the episode. She didn't get one of those Monster Diary entry things that they do at the end of episodes sometimes. It would have been cute if she did. But yeah, overall, very good episode. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. And it's not just because I'm biased to Toralei and the Werecat twins. All in all, I'm really excited to see, the future of Toralei and her band in the show, because I'd like to think that they're going to stay together. like as a band, and still be friends, obviously, because she's declared that her cousins are her friends, you know? And like, I think that's cute, you know? It was just cute that Torwai finally got the Werecat twins back, because she's definitely been... It's been weird seeing her without them, because even in G1, she basically always walked around with them. They were her best friends. They were basically like her sisters in a way. It was nice, and I'm glad that that's back now. So, I guess that just leaves us at, when are they going to get dolls? Because I really want them to get dolls. I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed that they're going to be released in a 2-pack, and when they are, I'm going to buy it so fast. I don't care that it's going to be $50, I'm going to buy it immediately. I need to have my Werecats together. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there. I don't have a link to the episode because it just came out, but I will get one and pin it in the description as soon as I have it. So, I don't know, feel free to check back in this video tomorrow maybe I'll have it by then. But for now, I do not have a link. The episode aired on TV. That's where I watched it. So yeah, overall, I enjoyed the episode. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below on either Meowlody and Purrsephone's designs or on the episode itself. I love hearing what you guys have to say, and as always, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!